Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Sailing with the Jameses. If you are new here, we are a family of 3 living full-time on our sailboat, and we're currently cruising the eastern coast of Australia. Today you're joining us mid-passes as we're just about to reach our anchorage for the night. Cyclone season has officially arrived here in Australia, and being in the cyclone belt means one thing for us. It's time to keep moving south. We are 2 for 2 these past 2 years of being in a cyclone, and we're not trying to aim 3 for 3. Our goal? To get south out of the belt. With the seasonal northerly winds lining up perfectly, we're taking the opportunity to cover some ground. This week we're sailing through one of the biggest shipping anchorages along the eastern border, telling you a little bit about some upcoming potential plans while weaving through some massive ships and making our way down the border. Grab a coffee or a beer and let's get into it. Who's in on avionics?
Oh, someone already has.
Oh.
See the clear patch there? Because the tide's running that way, it's the first one. And these are all the swells coming off the rock, see?
Oh.
But it's the first one.
Wow.
Yeah, they're there.
Jeez. Sam noticed a note on avionics saying that there's rocks about here, just over here. And then he's checked with offline maps, the satellite images, and there are rocks. They're not on avionics. Someone's put a pinpoint and written that there's rocks, and then Sam's just verified, like, visually that there are rocks over here. So, like, yeah, just goes to show you, stay vigilant. But yeah, he's just saying, like, where the water disturbed. What are you saying? Disturbed water? Clear water?
Yeah, clear water. See how it runs see how it runs in a line all the way back?
Yeah.
So with the tides going that way, you look at the first one because it's all swirling off the rocks coming back here. So it's the very first clear patch, which is just up off here, and then it swirls off it and swirls off it. See the big swirl there?
Yeah.
So that'll be just behind the rocks. The rocks will be in front of that.
Wow.
Does that make sense? And then it just keeps swirling off the rocks, and that's what makes that line. Is the rocks. So they can't be that far under the surface if it makes this much disturbed water.
Wow.
Like within a metre or so.
And we're in Australia where the charts are pretty gosh darn good.
Yeah, I know. Hydrographic office? I don't know. But yeah, you can see it swirl. There's actually, you can see the top of a rock when the wave dips down.
Right there?
Yeah, did you see it?
Yeah.
When the wave tops down, you can actually just see a top. It's an outgoing tide, so they must come out of the water at low tide. But yeah, that's it.
Glad you were watching the charts.
Yeah, me too.
We're just coming to our anchorage for this evening, but I just think that this island here is so amazing. There's houses that line like this mountain ridge behind me. They're just behind the corner. And there's like maybe 8 houses, and I just think with a major city being right there and you being able to zip out within like hours and zip back, and you've got a remote island inside the Great Barrier Reef. Like, I think that's fantastic. And the houses there are nothing short of amazing. Like, they're not beach shacks or anything. They are proper like glass windows and hang over the cliffs. And I just think that they're spectacular. I would love to see what they look like on the inside and see the views. But right now we're just coming up to our anchorage for the evening. We're going to pick up one of the public mooring balls that are up here, and it looks like we've got our choice of mooring balls. Yoo-hoo!
No, there used to be 4, now there's 3, and one of them's got a pinky on it, so not sure what's happened there. We'll just have a bit of a look at it when we pick it up, make sure it's okay. There's a pinky on that one, and there's only 3 here at the moment that I can see.
Oh,
Yeah.
see what's going on.
That's it, check them out, so we're nice and safe for the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go forward and set up to pick up a mooring, but behind me here, you can probably see it now, there's a house on top of the cliff. Would you ever live in here? I think it would be a spectacular place to retire. Go fishing all the time. There's a fishing boat right behind us. You have a little airport, you have like maybe 8-10 neighbors at most. You guys all love fishing. I think it'd be quite cool. I don't know though, if you do live on one of these islands, hi, and great views. 5. So we are off this morning. We've got about 70 nautical mile run. We're about 2 hours into it. We've got the head sail out. We've got northerly winds today, so we're heading south down the coast of Australia. So the trade winds are actually southeast, so they come up. So we've waited for a day where there's northerly winds, so we're catching the winds. So later this afternoon they should get a bit stronger. We've got the head sail out. We've got the rod out the back there. Hopefully a fish jumps on it. And then right now we're just outside an anchoring zone for ships. So right in front of us we've got a whole bunch of ships. So we're just about to enter the anchorage and we're gonna go straight through it. So we should get really close to some of these ships. I'll show you guys these really, really neat vessels. Yeah, we're gonna literally cut straight through here. Hopefully get a fish on in the meantime too, because fish love the anchorage. But yeah, we're making really good speeds. It's a really nice day, and yeah, it's a good morning. We've just entered the anchorage for all the big ships. We're just passing the first one now. We know many of people that like to go around the anchorage, but no. Sam likes to get as close to these guys as possible and have a good look. But Sam's also worked on really big ships and everything and likes to come close to these. So these guys are actually all on anchor. They're not moving at all, and you can tell that they're waiting. So a lot of these are, every single one is light on cargo, so all that red that's out of the water, they're actually really light, and the top of the rudder is showing, and so all of them are a bit higher in the water. It's because they don't have any of their products on board yet. They're actually waiting to go into the shipping area, get loaded on, and then when they come out they are so much deeper in the water. And I just find it so fascinating too that just look at how much boat is out of the water, and then when they go down, that black is basically like to the water, so they go down quite a bit. I think we've got like, what I can see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 on this side. 9 on this side, and we've got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 that I can see on the horizon on this side. So what is that, 9 and 13? That's 22, I think. That's really quick math. 22 ships right now. 23. I see another bow.
Keep your focus on me, snap your shot. Everybody here wanna see what I've got. Keep your eyes on me, I'm here all night. I'm so bad, but I love the spotlight. You like what you see, that's alright. You can love, you can hate, I don't mind. Keep your focus on me. 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 I'm the star in this year. I just love the attention. Did I mention that I love the attention? Did I mention? Like this. See them staring at me. They just wanna be me.
So I am mistaken, there's actually 29 boats in the anchorage. So this one's pretty neat. This anchorage here, it's not like other shipping ports. So this is what's called first in, best dressed. That's why there's so many boats here. So the coal that comes out of here is really good quality, and it's called coking coal. And from what I understand, from what Sam's told me, that coal is not used to burn, it's like used to make metals. I don't know too much about it. I just know that it's a really good quality coal, and that's why first in, best dressed. So if you come, you get into line, and they do that because then the port is never short on export. So when demand is high, there's a lot of boats here. When demand is low, there'll still be boats here, and you'll be first in and going pretty quick. So basically, if a ship comes right now as number 30, you have 29 boats in front of you before you will go into port. But it does cost these boats quite a bit of money to be on anchor for every single day. But the reason why they are on anchor and waiting is because it's really high quality. Yeah, and because of this stretch of water, the pilots that come out, so when they go into port, they have to have a pilot on board. The pilots get helicoptered out. So all these are bulkies, so flat decks, nothing sticking out, no cranes or anything. So on the bulkies, there'll be a helicopter pad, and the helicopters actually land on the bulkies, and that's the way the pilots get on. Normally it's like a pilot boat, a yellow color pilot boat, and those get brought out. But because this big stretch of water that's unprotected, with the pilot boats come out, we're actually out on a really nice day. The boats can't provide like a really good protection for the pilot boat to come out, so it's all helicoptered. It's pretty cool. And Sam is currently in talks to do a short fill-in job on the rescue boat that does these ships all up and down the coast. So if one of these ships breaks down, Sam will be on the ship that helps to tow these boats, to do oil spills and contain oil spills. So any of these that break down, Sam will be the one to help tow them. Don't know if we could tow any of these boats with Emma. I'm pretty sure we wouldn't be able to, but the boat that Sam's going on definitely will. They are a sight to see though. They are huge. And even from a far distance, you can see the anchor chain. That just goes to show how huge these anchor chains are. Like the metal on them is just huge. It's pretty fascinating. But yeah, a lot of people, a lot of cruisers will like avoid this area or not want to go through the anchorage because you're literally dodging all these ships. Not Sam. Sam loves going close to these ships, loves going through the anchorage. It does look like snow. It's sand. It's a sand hill.
It looks like snow.
Yeah.
Do you want to go red side or black side?
Which side do I want to go down? The green side? Starboard side? Good morning. All right, we've just hauled the anchor. We're just departing now. We've got a 40 nautical mile run today. We are headed south down the coast. We've got some northerly winds. Charlie? All right, so we're about 2 hours into our sail today. We've got 40 nautical miles to go. Today we're just doing a hop from one of the outer islands to the mainland down south. And this is called the Shoalwater Bay area, so it's a bit tidal. But today's a northerly and there's a convoy. There's a convoy of all of us heading south. So the trade winds are southeasterly, and then when the northerly comes, there's a whole bunch of people who have sailed north, and then they use those northerlies to come south. And we've left today with a whole bunch of other sailboats popping out from all different islands, and everyone's just sort of making their way south. So it's cool. And you know, when you're on a sailboat, there's another sail on the horizon, you're racing. That's what I've been told. But yeah, it's been pretty good today. Yesterday, Charlie was a bit sick, so she spent most of the day resting up. Really happy to say that today Charlie's feeling a lot better, so that's really good. Even though we live on a boat and everything, she does still get the nasty germs and colds and stuff, and yeah, she wasn't feeling the best yesterday, so she spent a whole bunch of time inside in the shade and resting up. Yeah, feeling a lot better today, which is really good. She still has like a bit of a cough, a phlegmy cough. Did you say we crashed into an island?
No, we crossed it out to a rock.
Did we crash into a rock?
No, there's 20 rocks here. But that's just a tiny one. Anchorage is, you know what that is? You know what the name is?
Ra.
Yeah, what's that?
Lorena.
Where's Emma?
So we have just rolled up the head sail. We're close to our anchorage, just up here, and Sam just said we're exiting stage left, and literally we've just taken a sharp turn. We've got some other cruisers. Everyone's coming down with the northerly winds, and yeah, what did you say? Exit stage left.
Exit stage left.
So we literally just folded up the head sail and then just went from straight to exiting from the cruising route to the anchorage. Woohoo!
Have it. There we have it.
And this is our anchorage. We've literally just came around the corner. It's a bit swelly, you can see the white caps there. And then we just came around here and it's flat calm in here. And we've just passed a rock over there. We've got some beautiful cliffs on this side and a nice white sandy beach that we're gonna explore. Woohoo! Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider clicking the like button, subscribe, and join us on our adventures every week as we share our journeys sailing full-time as a family. A massive shout out to our Patreons. Thank you guys so much. We couldn't do this without you and without your support. If you are interested in joining the J Crew and supporting us making videos and content, plus getting some awesome perks like early access to videos and your name in the credits, consider becoming either a member on YouTube or joining the J Crew on Patreon. Follow the links in the description box below, and tiers start at just $2 a month. Thank you so much again, and we will see you all same time next week. Bye everyone.